It has been around half a year since Cody Ko slithered away after D'Angelo Wallace popularized the story of a 25-year-old Cody Ko hooking up with a 17-year-old Tana Mongeau. And he really did not respond to it at all. It's been pretty much radio silence, and he just left Noel Miller to do his own thing with their old shared channel. But he's finally responded. He has finally responded by dedicating the last minute or so to this 20-minute video on his third channel, his Cody Trains channel, where he talks about jogging and getting ready to jog more. So I was gonna play first couple minutes of this because he does talk about life in general, but then he starts talking about jogging stuff for the next 18 minutes, and then for 1 minute he goes back into the allegation response stuff.
Okay, check this out. So I use Strava to track all my workouts, and they give you a score, and it's like a current fitness score. So my current score is 57. This is based on, I don't know, heart rate and
57, and he'll tell you that's not great. He's been going down, but also look at his form, -2 form. But I mean, that makes sense. What he did with Tana was very bad form. So I don't know how the app knows about that. If he has to, you just tell that to them, and there's some AI chatbot that scores his form after that. But at least it's accurate. I don't know how they do that, but I'm impressed.
I don't know, other things, other fitnessy things. Anyways, this was the highest my fitness score ever was. I was at 100.
123. So he's less than half what he was at his peak. The allegations, the shame, being hidden away, not being able to get the adoration of fans. I think that's what really bothers him. He used to have just, I mean, he was a golden boy of YouTube. Everybody loved him. He never got any criticism. And then he had to hide away. He couldn't get any more of the social media engagement that he was, I'm sure, nearly addicted, if not addicted to.
123 fitness score in April of 2023. That was when I was getting ready for Ironman. And then since then, oh, we're coming back.
Oh, yeah. It's good to know he hasn't lost his sense of humor, though. Those fart noises were peak.
That's where I currently am, 57. Kind of crawling my way back, but as you can see, it's mostly down.
I mean, that looks like Enron. My goodness, Cody Ko. You might as well hop in a coffin right now.
Down and to the right. Not what you want to see. So I show you this to say it's time to get back on the horse. By the way, by get back on the horse, I mean next week I'm doing an ultra marathon, which I've been training for. A little bit. I mean, that little uptick on the graph, that was me training for this race. I've been back on the trail, putting in hours. Feels great, honestly. It feels really good. You know, I felt a little bit aimless, purposeless.
He's felt a little bit aimless, purposeless. Yes. What do I do when I can't upload videos to get likes and adoration from millions of people? I don't know what to do. You could raise that family. You could raise that family that you have going on with the newborn baby. I don't know. Is it still considered a newborn now? It's been 6 months. Seems like you'd be able to really focus on that for a while, right? A lot of parents would absolutely kill to have that opportunity where they don't have to work for the first however many months of their baby being born.
And it always just helps me feel like I'm being productive, progressing. You know, when I get back into training for something, I see that graph start to go back up. I don't even know what is it tracking. Who knows?
See, he likes the number to go up. He likes the graph to go up.
But it does coincide with me feeling better. When that thing goes up, I just feel better, you know? Who would have thought? Health is wealth. Who would have thought? It's a phrase I just came up with, by the way.
Anyways, obviously, like, we go outside with the baby a lot, take him for walks, but it feels good to be putting in some serious hours again.
I think he's just talking about running then. So go skip all the way to the end here.
I'm nervous, but I'm gonna go for it. And it's time. It's time to really commit to this. I'm gonna have to commit to this training schedule, and I'm gonna have to commit to, potentially losing some weight so I can get faster. And the whole thing just scares me. But I want to vlog it. I want to vlog the whole process, just like I did for Ironman.
He wants to vlog this. I think he's probably still afraid to put out other content, but since this is like his third or fourth channel, it's only the super fans that hang out on here, and you'll see there are a surprising number of comments that are very excited that Cody Ko is back with. Yeah, and not they're not excited to hear answers from him or anything like that. They're just glad to have Cody back.
Being creative, doing this type of thing, and putting it out there, it's just in my DNA. I need to do it, and so I'm gonna do it. Obviously, I understand I've been offline for months.
Well, then he says it's in his DNA. He needs to do it. He needs to read the comments of, "Oh, we love you, Cody. You're the best."
Haven't made videos for, that whole time, and I also understand if your opinion of me has potentially changed over the last few months. I spent the first half of my career criticizing people and judging people online. So, I don't begrudge your judgment of me by any means. I just think all I can do right now and moving forward is just try to be the best person I can be for myself and for my family, and just try to continue putting the best shit out there that I can. So that's what I'm going to do. And if you stick around,
No, sorry, no apology. Just, I understand if you feel differently, and I don't begrudge that. Okay, so you gonna acknowledge what you did at all? Or anything resembling an apology? Just, no, I understand. I understand. It's not worthy of an apology, but I can follow your logic, how you got to being mad at me. I just don't necessarily agree as all. Like, okay. And he just, yeah, so I just want to get back into it. Oh, really? Who would have guessed you just want to get back into posting again? I just, I don't know, I just want to get back into being a famous celebrity and making money for the tiniest bit of effort relative to everybody else in the world. Really? Wow.
to watch it, I very much appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, truly. And so that's the plan. 3:30 marathon in March, hopefully, and you're gonna see the process. So I will see you soon, and choo choo.
That's the whole thing. That's all he had for people after all this time. Alexander says, "Chat, is this real? Bro testing the waters on the smallest platform he has. Interesting tactic. Haven't ate lunch in 6 months. I'm so excited." Not sure exactly what these lunch comments mean, but it's some sort of inside joke with the Cody Ko people, I assume. Liv says, "Yay, Cody, you're back. I can finally eat lunch again." The asterisk says 2030. This is the part of the video y'all are looking for. Jacko says, "Damn, you're good at running from your problems. Must have got some practice." Not too much critical. There's some that vaguely hint at it, but yes, I know I'm not the only one who tapped on the notification, like, no way. Who let me get this fired up over a video? Hey Cody, just wanted to let you know that thanks to you, I did my first Ironman last October. Choo choo. Okay, here we go. Holly says, "I'm sorry, but it's just weird that he doesn't acknowledge what he's done at all, whether he's grown from it or not." You have to go a long way down to to get to a comment like that. Oh, yeah, this Willow says, "Chat, is this real? Is this a Christmas miracle? We've missed you, man. Our past does not define us." Well, Cody, sadly, you have the worst apology video and your career is over. That one's critical again a little bit there. But I feel you're probably wrong. Cody can probably come back from it if he just goes back to posting. That's why he's testing the waters here, I would think. But yeah, you see here, 7 hours ago, 6 months ago, Cody Trains. So here's a post from the r/Cody Ko subreddit. Very excited that he's back. Cody posted. Let's go. We ascend together. Why does this response just saying yes have -2 votes? I feel like I'm missing something there. Let's go, Cordy. Merry Christmas to the. Right, Jesus, you guys. That's great. You have that in joke, but I'm not even gonna say that. That's vile. Choo choo. Hope this is the beginning of a full return. Missed him. It's a Christmas miracle. Shut up. Okay, you guys, what is going on? All right. Oh, and here we go. Though I think this is part of why the comments were generally so positive under there. This AC 55555 says, "I left a comment with nothing excessive said, just mentioning he didn't even address the situation respectfully, and it got filtered out. Your wife texts me, says, man, this is one YouTube drama that sucks because I actually really liked his girlfriend. But shocker, frat bro was frat bro. It's more crazy to me that nothing came about Jimmy Tatro given what he would do on campus." Some other guy, Black something, says, "Any info on Jimmy? I used to love his videos, didn't know there was evidence of him being an ass." If it's not my place to say since I wasn't the one affected, but I mean, it's about what you'd imagine of any frat dude at U of A. He was just super viral at the time, so you kind of just rolled with it. I'm not sure if that's Cody's one friend that was a total creep or if that's a different guy, but it reminds me they mentioned Kelsey. This got mentioned a little bit when the 6 months ago when stuff blew up, but this was like genuinely very sad to hear Kelsey say this. And I'm not a Cody Ko or Kelsey content enjoyer or whatever. I pretty much only know about them because the Cody Ko is massive and then this controversy. But I think most people would feel bad for Kelsey if they hear this.
For the rest of the year, every single thing that we did, whether it was like, he was like, do you want to just go for a walk on like a Tuesday at 12 p.m. or like, we're going to go to the beach, whatever it was, I was like, I can't believe he's about to propose to me.
Right, of course.
He told me that and I was like, okay, every single thing we did.
I think the title of the Reddit post that this clip was posted to was something along the lines of, he told her he was going to propose to her by the end of the year, or by some cutoff date. So she's saying every time they go for a walk on the beach or something like that, she's thinking, oh, is he going to propose? Is he going to propose? Because he said he was going to.
This is the proposal. And then it got to be December.
Okay, so yeah, the end of the year. By the end of the year, he said he was going to, and now it's December, and he hasn't still.
Once it got to be December, I was like, he doesn't want to marry me, and this is so mortifying that he told me by the end of the year, and that he now has changed his mind and he doesn't want to marry me. And I called Emma, who we know and love. Emma's one of my best friends. Went to college together, and I called her, and I was like, he doesn't want to marry me, and I was crying. And I was sad. And she was like, you need to relax. This is like kind of pathetic. Like, he's going to marry you. You just don't know when. And I was like, okay, whatever.
Terrible advice. Terrible. Yeah, you will be fine, but you should be upset with a partner. It's not like they're saying, hey, I'm going to take you to lunch on Tuesday. And then they don't follow through on that. They said that they were going to marry you by the end of the year, after a long extended relationship. So yeah, you should be upset about that. You should definitely hold that against your partner. And I don't know why your friend that cares about you, just it's fine, forget about it. It's just a marriage promise is all.
I was sad, and I wasn't being very nice to him because I was mad.
Right. You had no idea.
I had stopped hoping at this point. Everything to me was like it was going to happen, and then it kept not. That I was like, there's just no way it's going to happen anymore.
Right.
So, yeah, that sounds pretty frat bro to me. I don't know what you think. Jamie Smash says, yeah, really weird. All I did was innocently ask about his friend from college who used to be in his videos and ask how he was. Not sure why my comment was filtered. Okay, I think that's the friend that I was thinking of. Well, yeah, he's going to avoid all accountability and make it look like nothing ever happened. Of course, he's filtering comments. Context on this, that doesn't amount to search it up. Cody got exposed for having slept with Tana when she was 17 and he was about 23. Oh, was it 23? I swear it was 8 years. Mid-20s. Okay, yeah. Either way. Okay, yeah, that's about all the good ones there. And there's one more. This is where they actually posted just the end of it. This is how long it was. 1 minute. That's how long he actually talked about it talked about it. He just said, I understand why you might be upset with me and I wouldn't begrudge you, but I didn't do anything wrong and you guys are overreacting, okay? I'm just placating you by acknowledging that potentially a theoretical person might be upset in this situation. Say it, Cody. Say you committed a statutory rape. Say you committed a sex crime towards a minor. All right. Wow. It's nice contrast to all the comments that didn't get filtered out before. But I gotta be honest, I cannot imagine any YouTuber admitting something that explicitly. I think they're gonna try to soften the blow more than that, no matter what. Take note of the lack of words apology, apologize, sorry, forgive, but more usage of I understand why you blank and I don't begrudge you for blank. Yeah. That, ladies and gentlemen, is primo gaslighting verbiage. He basically just said a longer version of I know you don't like what I did, and that's on you. But regardless, I know you'll still watch me anyways. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to know what the ratio would be since he's filtering him out, but it does seem like he's not going to have any problems maintaining some audience base. Sudden Morning just says, what a loser. Flowers by the street? So let me get this straight. He addressed nothing, said his content is going to get better, and commits to filming the training for a marathon. What a joke. Brother spins a narrative as well as he does a DJ set. Yeah, that's what he was doing before. Or right as this was all going down, he was doing some DJ set in Oh, actually, I have this. This was on the website. And it was very fitting, this disclaimer that was underneath it, where the Encore Beach Club, that's where he was DJing as all of this was blowing up, and then he never addressed it. But right under his picture on the website, it said, all guests must be at least 21 years of age with a valid government-issued ID to be presented at the time of check-in. And really, if he would have just applied that rule to other aspects of his life, could have avoided a lot of trouble. Could have avoided a lot of trouble for himself. But yeah, I think just because I interrupted a lot. I'll just run this back, the clip of him making a terrible gesture and apology here.
So I'm gonna do it. Obviously, I understand I've been offline for months, haven't made videos for, that whole time. And I also understand if your opinion of me has potentially changed over the last few months. I spent the first half of my career criticizing people judging people online. So, you know, I don't begrudge your judgment of me by any means. I just think
So
all I can
gracious.
do right now and moving forward is just try to be the best person I can be for myself and for my family, and just try to continue putting the best shit out there that I can. So that's what I'm gonna do. And if you stick around to watch it, I very much appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, truly. And so that's the plan. 3:30 marathon in March, hopefully, and you're gonna see the process. So I will see you soon, and choo choo.
Choo choo. Crazy. But this really, as as sad as it is to say, the way he played this, it was probably pretty close to like the optimal way to play it, because there's I don't think there's any winning the the situation that he was in. He just pretty much accept your loss, but admit it to the absolute minimum number of your fans possible. Just minimize how many of them know about it as much as you possibly can. Wait half a year for it to die down, and then dip your toe into your third channel and see how that goes. And he's tying it to some health journey as well, which gets even a little bit extra sympathy, in addition to the, oh, he's a family man now, he's got a kid at home. What a disgusting loser. Like, it really, imagine how terrible are we to beat Kelsey, because the way she's talking in the clip where he says he's going to marry her and then doesn't, I mean, it seems pretty obvious that he doesn't treat her all that well. She's she's used to a pretty significant level of bad treatment. I would say to put up with that, that's a huge one. Be like, oh yeah, he said he'd marry me in a given timeline, and then just didn't, and didn't even address it either. It wasn't like, oh hey, I really really want to do this, but I I don't know, we want to save more money to do the wedding right or something. I don't know. Even if it was a dumb excuse, it would at least be better if he addressed it. But he did not. And then on top of that, he's exposed as a creep to the entire internet. And that's the guy that you're gonna stand by. That's rough. That's rough. Couldn't be me. Could not be me if I'm married to Cody Ko and mothering a child.